Welcome to the real-life version of Advanced Driving Class. Today we will admire the steering talents that go underground. It started with the casting for Transformers 8 Inches by the truck driver. He thought he was controlling Optimus Prime and decided to do a crazy drift to avoid your container. Putting all his trust in a weak ground like noodles. When one side of the wheel decided to travel underground, the truck immediately turned into a giant seesaw. The workplace is not an amusement park. One mistake and you'll not only go a mile astray, but also lose a month's salary. Instead of slowing down, the driver accidentally activated missile mode, turning the car into an unguided weapon. A contemporary artist decided to create an installation art piece called The Silence of Steel right on the highway, turning the road into an impromptu parking lot. Everyone was forced to enjoy this piece for hours. Intersections are not the place to show off your bravery, show off your culture. A classic magic trick, disappearing from the curb and appearing right in front of a Mercedes. This performance was so unexpected that the Mercedes had to clap with the entire front of the car. A perfect salto flip. Unfortunately, there was no cushion and no medal was awarded. Leave the speed for the track. Don't take it to the street. A literal heavy-duty weight-carrying performance. It seems that the truck overestimated its muscles trying to lift the armored vehicle like a weightlifter. Ignoring the safe distance from high-voltage power sources, this is one of the fatal mistakes in operating construction machinery. This train must have been bored with the straight track and decided to explore the wild off-road world. A spectacular turn took the whole train into an adventure on the grasslands. Passengers, if any, must have had an unforgettable shaking experience. In these situations, the safest driving skill is to find a safe shelter. The sedan driver decided to challenge the giant pickup truck Goliath by trying to squeeze into a space that was only big enough for a bicycle. As a result, David was given a light handshake by Goliath and flew into the air. This guy is trying to negotiate the price of gas with body language. It seems that the gas station doesn't understand this version of mouth fighting and still refuses to release the tap. Luckily, he doesn't use a lighter to heat up the conversation. The supergiant version of Jenga has a winner, and it's definitely not the excavator driver. One wrong move has caused the entire structure to collapse, literally.
El 3 de diciembre de 2024.
This driver must have entered the wrong escape the police cheat code in the game GTA. There is no replay button in real life, my friend, only game over and endless car repair bills. Driving at crazy speeds, disregarding the law and the lives of others, running away from the police always leads to unpredictable consequences. You can restart in games, but your life cannot.
I got the 10%.
1050, 2 cars.
I got the 1050.
Negative. Is there anybody else on the other side?
Yes, there's a passenger.
A transformation magic trick fails when the silver car tries to teleport into a space that does not exist. The result is an unfortunate paparazzi shot from the dash cam. Our hero intended to perform a spectacular drift through the fence, but forgot that this was real life without cinematography. The audition for Fast and Furious Drift Garage found its first eliminated contestant. The wall gave this performance a 0 inches with a collision that couldn't be more realistic. The surprise gift program of the dump truck driver. Today's gift is a free hail for everyone on the road. The SUV parked on the side of the road became the lucky winner of the special prize. Drive-through service has been upgraded to a new level, driving straight into the waiting room. The old man on the sofa has proven his death dodging reflexes faster than Wi-Fi speed. A test of strength between American muscle and reinforced concrete. Final score, concrete 1, pickup 0. Concrete columns are meant to stay still, not for you to test their durability. High-speed chases turn the streets into a dangerous stage where anyone can get caught up. This biker just witnessed the tilted dance of death and luckily didn't become a dance partner. The container had a heart-stopping greeting. A pool billiards performance with the car as the ball and the store as the hole. The SUV had a perfect start, bringing the car in front neatly into the corner. Traffic domino effect. One careless lane cutting triggers a chain of collisions, ending with the heroic sacrifice of a lamppost. Go slow and steady better than being a second too fast and then standing for a while. The Guillotine Bridge continues to collect trophies. The height sign tried to shout "Don't cross," but the truck driver was wearing headphones. Read the sign or prepare the money to buy a new convertible. When two elephants fight, the grass and trees are crushed. In this case, the pickup truck is the poor grass caught between the two giants. Recklessly overtaking and not leaving a way for smaller vehicles, an act that shows the selfishness and danger of big truck drivers. The van driver was probably looking for a shortcut to Narnia and thought the roundabout was a magic portal. A masterful display of pit, precision immobilization technique from the police. The criminal car was locked in the game in the most beautiful way. Thinking that he was the main character in the game Need for Speed and could escape the law. Never bring your in-game skills into real life, especially with the police. The New Year's fireworks were a little early. Someone turned the intersection into a terrifying stage of light and sound. Drive carefully so as not to light up the whole neighborhood this way. This pilot must have taken off on the wrong runway, a landing from the sky, leaving everyone wondering what just happened. The tree is small but has a big will. It bravely stood up to stop an out-of-control truck to protect the sidewalk. I would like to award it the Hero of Trees medal. Captain America's shield on the motorbike could not withstand the hit from behind. Even superheroes are helpless against drivers who do not observe. Welcome to the Central Circus on the highway. Today's performance, Death Seesaw and swinging on the front bumper. The actors do not need protective gear. Transporting goods in a serious way, causing loss of balance and playing with the lives of themselves and others. The game Rock, Paper, Scissors on vehicles. Pickup truck shows scissors, container truck shows rock. Result, the hammer smashes the scissors. This driver is trying to set a Guinness World Record for the longest railway grinding in the world. Unfortunately, there are no judges there to award the prize. A friendly tail wag from the truck and the SUV received that greeting in full. The truck turned sharply, causing the rear of the car to swing out, a dangerous phenomenon that small car drivers need to be aware of. The real-life horror movie Death Scythe, the steel bars decided to cross through the windshield. The car driver had an unforgettable experience. luck only comes once. Don't challenge it a second time. Failed to follow the system's dimensions and instructions, causing a literal traffic jam. Sometimes technology is helpless against human stubbornness. So our collection of unbearable moments on the road has come to an end. Behind every laugh is a valuable lesson in caution. Always remember, just a second of inattention is enough to turn you from a spectator into an unwilling star. If you find it useful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next earth-shattering moments. Goodbye and drive safely.